So during the marriage, there were a lot of issues with infidelity, with drug use, with alcohol use, and he's still doing the same job. He's still driving the same routes.
I just think she's lazy.
Welcome to today's family court hearing where accusations fly and emotions run high. Today, a mother is deeply concerned about the impact of her ex-husband's lifestyle on their 8-year-old son, Caleb. She fears that Caleb is being exposed to an unhealthy environment during his time with Daniel, but is there truth to her claims? Or is this just another case of rental conflict spilling over into court?
Okay, Miss Katrina, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, our son Caleb James, he just turned 8, and he started school, and already he started having school issues in school. He's been getting into fights with other kids. He's been arguing with the teachers. He's not been doing his homework, and this is completely new behavior. He was an A and a B student, and now his grades are also dropping. And I think it has to do with what Bubba here is doing at home.
Okay.
As tensions reach a boiling point, the judge steps in to get to the bottom of things. Daniel has his own side of the story.
So he's a truck driver, and during our marriage, there were a lot of issues with that. A lot of, strange women, just a lot of alcohol use, and I think that hasn't stopped. And now I think that that's affecting Caleb.
I don't think so.
Excuse me, sir. Once it is your turn, I will come to you. That's the first thing. Second thing, those loud outbursts, they will not be tolerated. Continue.
Thank you. So during the marriage, there were a lot of issues with infidelity, with drug use, with alcohol use, and he's still doing the same job. He's still driving the same routes. And so I think he's still bringing these same people into Caleb's life, into his home with our son.
Oh my gosh, okay.
He works 1 week on, 1 week off, and during his free time, he claims full responsibility for...
Well, is there anything else you wanted me to know before I move over to him?
I don't know.
Okay.
For Caleb. But then, the courtroom takes a sharp turn. Daniel drops a bombshell, accusing the mother of exposing their child to random men. Suddenly, this case isn't just about custody.
You're drinking alcohol, you're doing all of this while you're transporting things in an 18-wheeler?
No. I actually work 1 week on, 1 week off.
Okay.
So we have shared custody. So
all right.
The week that I work, she has custody of Caleb.
Okay.
The week I have off, I have custody of Caleb.
All right.
Now, some of the things she's saying, yes, I do drink sometimes,
Are you drinking while you're driving that 18-wheeler?
I do not drink while I drive, no.
All right.
I drink occasionally when I'm home. It's not too bad, but with...
Well, where would she be getting that from?
Well, I have a lot of female clients that I do transport for. So she thinks that I'm, getting these jobs because I'm sleeping around, which...
It's about safety, and if that wasn't enough, she's also demanding child support. But the judge isn't buying it. With all these accusations flying, who's really telling the truth? Let's break it all down.
She's very promiscuous herself, so...
Oh.
Yes. Caleb has told me that she has brought in a lot of men around him, and he's doesn't know who they are.
Okay. So Caleb is just seeing a lot from the both of you, sounds like.
Maybe not.
Okay. And Caleb, he's 8. Who pays health insurance for Caleb?
I do.
All right. How much do you pay?
$75 a month.
Okay.
Was the judge right to be skeptical? Should Daniel be paying up? Or does this case go much deeper? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love courtroom drama like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Ms. Katrina, you're looking for him to pay child support?
I am.
Based on what?
So when COVID hit, I lost my job, and I just haven't been able to find a comparable job to that. And I was doing engineering.
And you can't find anything comparable during COVID?
No.
In engineering?
No. So my degree was in chemical engineering.
Okay.
But all the jobs I've been finding have been mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. I haven't found something that's comparable to what I've been doing.
Okay.
Then, Daniel drops a bombshell. He claims a mutual friend told him she hasn't even been applying for jobs. Let that sink in for a moment.
Know much about engineering, but how much more different is it?
I mean, I think it's pretty different.
You think, but how different is it?
I don't know, because I haven't done mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, so I don't have a basis to compare the two.
I just think she's lazy, he says. Oh, wow. Well, you said it, but then comes the real shocker.
About that?
I just think she's lazy.
Oh, well, you said it.
Because with her, she has a degree in engineering. Chemical engineering.
Wait a minute, stop right there. You have a degree in engineering.
She has a degree in chemical engineering. Wait a minute. Stop right there. A degree in engineering.
With her, she has a degree in engineering. Chemical engineering.
Wait a minute, stop right there. You have a degree in engineering.
Yes, that's how I got my job in chemical engineering.
Right. So you can't do a general engineering job with that degree?
It's not comparable to what I was doing.
That wasn't my question. Have you looked for jobs that will pay you for general engineering?
Yes.
All right. How many interviews have you gone on?
3 or 4 in the last 6 months.
3 or 4 in the last 6 months, and they all said no to hiring you?
Yes.
That's interesting. I saw you signal over here. You said 0? Mm-hmm. How do you know, sir, that she hasn't gone on any of these job interviews?
I have a friend that she knows. And he's told me.
Oh.
Because he's been sleeping with her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's none of my business. Has nothing to do with me. Miss Katrina, I haven't heard a single reason why I should place this man on child support. He testified and said that he works 1 week on, 1 week off. He has Caleb during his week off. He pays health insurance. You have Caleb, I'm assuming, well, not an assumption, what he said, that when he's on, you have Caleb. I'm assuming all of that's the truth, right?
Yeah, we do have that 1 week on, 1 week off, but with these behaviors that Caleb's having, it's just, he needs treatment, he needs help, he needs counseling, he needs something to help.
And I don't disagree with you there. I do believe that if he is having behavioral issues and everything like that, maybe seek some type of therapy, play therapy maybe, individual counseling, maybe you all could do family counseling, but that is not a legitimate reason to place this man on child support. So I'm going to deny your request today to place him on child support.
The judge leans in, carefully considering every word. With this revelation, everything shifts. Is she truly struggling?
And in addition to denying that request, that $75 that he's paying, I'm going to have you split it. Since you share custody, you need to share costs too. So $37.50 is what you will be reimbursing him for health insurance every month. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further, sir?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Or is she just avoiding responsibility? What do you think? Should the court hold her accountable?
In this particular case, mom was bringing dad to court so dad could pay her child support. What are some things that stood out to you? Dad said that he worked 1 week on as a truck driver, 1 week off. And the week he was off, he was in possession of the children. So would it have been fair to place him on child support when he's actually having the kids for an entire week, and during the time that he's on, mom has the kids for an entire week? Absolutely not. So in this particular case, that's exactly what you witnessed. No child support was ordered, but you did hear that mom was going to reimburse dad half of the cost of health insurance for the children. It was the right thing to do in this given scenario, and that's how it operates under Texas law.
Let us know in the comments, and if you love courtroom showdowns like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.